The Justice Department has been assisting the ICC in protecting a few witnesses in former President Duterte's case. But the DOJ was quick to say, make no mistake about it, it's not changing its mind about the International Tribunal overstepping its jurisdiction when it comes to the drug war. Camille Samonte with tonight's big story.
In the past, this was how Justice Secretary Boying Rimulya sounded when talking about the International Criminal Court and its insistence to probe the Duterte drug war.
Ang posisyon ko dyan, sasalubungin ko sa airport and accompany them on their trip back.
Oh, sasalubungin niyo pa, sir?
Sasalubungin ko sila para they can take the first plane out. Sir,
Sir, what about...
Sir, do you mean, are you saying deportation? What do you mean, sir?
I-deport ba sila or what? Since you are in charge of BNI.
So, buwi na kayo. Wala kayong gagawin sa Pilipinas. Kami, kung meron kayo reklamo, file nyo sa amin.
They will not even be empowered to issue subpoenas in the country. They have not even coordinated with us about it. So, if they want to come in as a hostile government, as a hostile force, to come in. But they cannot do that to us.
Fast forward to 2025, former President Rodrigo Duterte has been in ICC detention since March. The DOJ under the same secretary is now coordinating, even helping the International Tribunal it once accused of overstepping jurisdiction and trampling Philippine sovereignty.
We already chose not to pursue the cases and let the ICC pursue these cases. Given that, it becomes also our obligation to help them because we are giving up our jurisdiction for their jurisdiction. Kasi nga, ang hirap na i-prove yung case dito at i-build up ang kaso dahil yung mga kailangan mong magsalita ay kasama sa krimen. Kaya komplikado rito.
Rimulya stresses this is not flip-flopping on government's part, maintaining its position that the ICC has no jurisdiction on the Duterte case since the Philippines has already withdrawn from the Rome Statute in 2019. For now, 3 to 4 witnesses have been tapped to testify against Digong. They are now under the Marcos administration's protection while still in the Philippines. The DOJ has offered to fly them to The Hague when it comes time to face the ICC and recount what they know about Digong's war on drugs and the alleged abuses that went with it. But the Justice Department says it will not shoulder the travel expenses of these witnesses.
We will protect the witnesses, whatever it takes, because the prosecution will rely on these witnesses. Walang official communication, basta ito, dumating, we chanced upon this na lang, nung nakiusap, sabi ko, sige, pagbigyan. Alangan naman tayo pa humarang. Mahalaga, yung testigo, makarating na maayos ang kanyang testimonya para malaman natin kung ano talaga ang nangyari sa mga panahon na yun.
However, the DOJ calls it coordination or cooperation. Is this an indication of a new path for the parties? In short, could this mean the Philippines will rejoin the ICC?
That is another decision that we will have to make as a country. It does not mean that, but it just means that we recognize the International Tribunal in charge of the case. Kasi doon nga natin dinala si Pangulong Duterte, former President Duterte. So, yun lang yun.
For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.